Hi friends, I'm glad you're coming to my story hour today. First, I want to make a couple of announcements for parents. Parents, in your pack for next week, you're going to find a page that has an ear and a mouth. This says listen, this says talk. There's two other pictures, but we're going to use these. And if you can bring those to, maybe cut them apart and bring them to our live Zoom meetings, we're going to practice when it says talk. That means it's your turn to talk. Right now I'm talking, so it's my turn. When we have the ear, that means listen. Sometimes I listen to children, and sometimes children listen to me. So we'll practice those at our Zoom one-to-one meetings next week. Then another thing we're going to try next week is this page, which is also in your packet. This is a follow directions page. So for instance, I might say, find the octopus and color it. And I'll give some instructions to your child. So bring those, both of those, to the next Zoom one-to-one meeting. Then the other thing is that the words to this song and the pictures are right here in your packet, so you can make this song if you want. And we're going to do that song right now. And let's look at the chart. We have some fish. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 fish. Here's how you can make 5. Now there's someone else in this song. It's the shark. Sharks like to eat fish. Did you know that, friends? Yeah, so that shark is going to do something. There's going to be a part that I want you to help with. He's going to go snap. When I go like this, I want you to go snap with me, okay? So we have 5 little fish. Put up 5. 5 little fish swimming in the sea. Tease 'em, Mr. Shark, you can't catch me. Along came Mr. Shark, as quiet as can be, and snapped a fish right out of the sea. Now there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 fish. Here's how you can make 4. Just put your thumb down. 4 little fish swimming in the sea. Tease 'em, Mr. Shark, you can't catch me. Along came Mr. Shark, as quiet as can be, and snapped a fish right out of the sea. Now there's 1, 2, 3 fish. Here's how we make 3. You can make it like this, or you can make it like this. Either way, I'm going to make it like this. 3 little fish swimming in the sea. Tease 'em, Mr. Shark, you can't catch me. Along came Mr. Shark, as quiet as can be, and snapped a fish right out of the sea. Now we only have 1, 2 fish. And here's how we make 2. 2 little fish swimming in the sea. Tease 'em, Mr. Shark, you can't catch me. Along came Mr. Shark, as quiet as can be, and snapped a fish right out of the sea. And now we just have 1 fish left. 1 little fish swimming in the sea. Tease 'em, Mr. Shark, you can't catch me. Along came Mr. Shark, as quiet as can be, and snapped that fish right out of the sea. And away swims Mr. Shark, as full as can be. He's full because he ate all those little fish, didn't he? Well, friends, today our book is called Big Al. And Big Al is a fish. Look at him. Do you see the little fish that are colorful by him? Does he look the same or different? I think he looks very different. He's bumpy and lumpy and funny looking, and he has big eyes. So there's lots of words. So I'm going to read and then I'll turn the picture so you can see it. There he is. In the wide blue ocean, there was a very friendly fish named Big Al. You could not have found a nicer fish. But Big Al was also very, very scary looking. Does he look scary? Look, he has big sharp teeth and he has big bulging eyes. He is kind of scary looking, isn't he? Ooh. Other fish seem to have at least one friend, and some had many friends, but Big Al had none. He didn't really blame the other fish. How could he expect little fish to trust a big fish with eyes and skin and teeth like his? So Big Al was lonely, and he cried big, salty tears into the ocean. He's feeling sad because he's lonely. But Big Al really wanted friends, so he worked at it. First, he tried wrapping himself up in seaweed. He thought that this would be a great disguise, but no one else did. Who wants to stop and talk to a floating plant with big, sharp teeth? Then he thought it would be funny if he puffed himself up really, really big. He thought the other fish would laugh and see how funny he could be. But all they saw was how big he could be, and they swam away really fast. Very early one morning, Big Al wiggled into the sand at the bottom of the ocean until all you could see were his eyes and his mouth. Some little fish came by, and he was having a great time talking and laughing with them until one little piece of sand got caught in his nose, and he, achoo, sneezed. When the clouds of sand cleared away, all the other fish were gone. Big Al was alone again. Big Al even changed his colors to match a little school of yellow and blue fish that were swimming along. But he was so big and clumsy that when all the tiny fish went one way, he went the other way and crashed right into them. They swam off, and Big Al was alone and just as lonely as ever. And just when Big Al thought he would never have a friend, something happened. He was floating along sadly, watching some of the smaller fish and wishing they would come closer. And as he watched, a net dropped from the top of the ocean, and instantly they were caught in the net. Well, Big Al forgot all about being lonely, and he forgot all about being sad. His eyes bulged, bigger and rounder than ever, and with a mighty flip of his tail, he opened his mouth and charged straight at the net. The net was strong, but Big Al was stronger. He ripped right through it, and all those little fish rushed out through the hole he made. He rescued them, didn't he? But when Big Al tried to get out, he got all tangled up in the net. He was stuck. The net went higher and higher toward the bright surface of the sea, and the little fish watched Big Al as he disappeared above them. When the little fat fish were able to catch their breath, all they talked about was the huge, wonderful fish that had saved them. How great to be free, but too bad that that big fish got caught in the net. Just then, there was a gigantic splash above them, and the small fish dashed away. Was it the net coming again? Not at all. It was Big Al. Those fishermen took one look at him and they threw him right back into the ocean. And now there's one huge, puffy, scary, fierce-looking fish in the sea who has more friends than anyone else. And it's Big Al. Friends, do you know what I learned from this book? It doesn't matter what we look like on the outside. On the outside, Big Al looked puffy and scary and he had sharp teeth, but on the inside he was a kind friend. What we are like on the inside is really important, isn't it? Good listening and have a great day.